Welcome. Let's step into the navel consciousness abundance triad. Ecstasy, abundance, health. Today I'm going to speak about a very loaded word called Guru. In today's world, the word Guru sometimes comes across like a cuss word. Fair enough. A lot of controversies have changed the meaning of this word. And it's loaded today. Especially when you observe it in Asia and in India. In India, where Bhakti movement rose to unparalleled heights. Bhakti movement, whether it was Sufis or the Hindu mystics or the Sikh mystics, it was defined by man's search for God, an urgency for God, a thirst for God. And in the literature of Bhakti movement, you will see that the man, the seeker, whether it's a woman or a man, whether it's Meera or Kabir, it doesn't matter. The seeker becomes the feminine, the receptive, and God, the source, has become the giver. The feminine and the masculine. So you will see that in the Bhakti movement there is more about a love affair, a marriage between the seeker and God. In a country like this, where we have a history of this kind of love affair with the Guru, because the Guru introduces one to the God. The Guru takes the trouble. The Guru bothers to take a messed up causal consciousness of a seeker and sort it out, sieve it out, so the perception of the seeker can open up and see the source coming through. The source has always been there, but the perception was blocked. Who, other than the Guru, can take the trouble to clean the slate of our perception? But in a country like this, in a tradition like this, today, in our spiritual circus, the word Guru has become absolutely loaded. Fair enough, because obviously this is a result of all the controversies, of all the stories and of the news and the shocking truths we have heard about so many people, so many so-called Guru figures. Whether they started out innocent or got corrupted with power on the way, we don't know. I don't know. The word Guru is a huge hodgepodge. It's what we can call in Hindi a khichdi, a mixture of so many identities in one entity. And so according to me, the current status of a Guru being a loaded word, a Guru being a word that is more hated than loved, or is creating skepticism than devotion, is a result of a natural catharsis that the collective is going through. This catharsis is extremely important because we have created a hodgepodge out of the entity called Guru. I would like to ask you, are you really looking for a Guru? Maybe not. Maybe you're not looking for a guru. Most seekers are not looking for a guru. Most seekers are not looking for a guru. Most seekers are looking for a rescuer. This is an important subject, and this needs to be taken care of. One needs to look into it. The mixture of the word guru and rescuer is not healthy for us, and we have a history. We have a current status. We have a status quo of really messed up guru-shishya, guru-seeker relationships across the world right now, where there are more disgruntled seekers, more disgruntled, dissatisfied, wounded disciples. It's because most disciples, most devotees, whether you're going to a living guru or you're going to a mandir, you're going to a temple, you're going to a mosque, a church, whatever form of God you are going to, you are not really looking for a guru. You're not looking for light. You're not looking for enlightenment. You're not looking for expansion. You are only looking for peace of mind. Peace of mind because you are being suffocated by the pressures of your life. Life is as it is in you. Life as you see it, the entity called life, its pressures, the social expectations, the roles you have put yourself into, the roles others have forced onto you, the identity that is you is getting crushed. And obviously it doesn't breathe. And when it doesn't breathe, it's like a drowning entity that somehow is looking for a rescuer. So you are already in a vulnerable position. You are already in a position where you are looking for someone to get you out of this suffocation. In that moment of vulnerability, anyone who comes with the word guru, you would accept it without finding out who the person is or whether you resonate, or even if you are looking for a guru. So you needed rescue, you asked for a rescuer appeared. Now this rescuer may or may not be genuine. This rescuer may be someone who knows exactly what to sell you. So you can offer your devotion or your attention to this rescuer, and this rescuer can exploit it, use it for their benefit and for your benefit. Now this is a deal. You are the buyer, you are the one in need, that person is the seller, that person is in the greed. That rhymes. It's a deal. This deal, which is worked out between most seekers and most guru figures, has nothing to do with your inner work. It has nothing to do with that identity called guru. It has nothing to do with that identity, that entity called guru, which has dominated thousands of years of human history. That identity which has survived thousands of years of invasions, of circuses. It has nothing to do with your inner work. You have put this person on a pedestal because you are suffocated, and this person has temporary solutions for you. Or it could also be that you have actually met someone who helps you sort out and get out of the pressures of your life, and who's not cheating you, who is not exploiting you. They're genuinely offering help. But mind you, that has nothing to do with you being on a journey with a guru. This hodgepodge of what a guru is needs to now be dissected. And as a seeker, you need to recognize, what are you looking for? You need to recognize whether you are in a place of suffocation, causal suffocation caused by your mental state, by your life, by your circumstances, and you're looking out for someone who can help you out of this. Or are you looking out? Are you a thirsty seeker? Do you have a taste of that space called universe or source or God? And that thirst is driving you. I was recently in a session with someone, and the person said to me that I'm looking for nirvana. In 1 hour of the session, the person broke down because the person was introduced to the wounds that the person was carrying, and those wounds needed healing. And the definition of nirvana for that person was the need to heal these wounds. The definition of nirvana was for that person to go as far away from the memory and the pain of these wounds as possible. And for them, nirvana, moksha, enlightenment, seemed like the best option. That's how it is sold to you. Enlightenment means that you are free. Enlightenment means that you are beyond, that nothing affects you, that you can perform miracles, that you can be least bothered. This is how enlightenment is sold to us in this causal reality. And we, perturbed by our own causal fire burning by this idea of enlightenment, and run after it, making deals after deals with different rescuers or different people, consciousness experts. So we are truly not on the path of looking for a guru. And it would really, really serve us if we have the inner clarity that says, I am right now healing myself, I'm not looking for a guru. Stop disguising your pain as you're seeking for the source. And look at the truth as it is. I need healing. That's the truth of the matter right now. I may need that guru at some point, but right now I need healing. Because even if that guru, that source, even if God is in front of us, do we have the capacity to recognize God? To recognize guru? Not really. Because to recognize God or to recognize Guru, there has to be resonance in us. There has to be a perceptive ability in us. And when the perception is entangled in the causal affairs, when it's wounded, when it's opaque, what are you going to do even with God? Even if God is there. So you hear a lot of mundane stuff like, God is everywhere, all religions are one, all of us are one, there is oneness everywhere. This is an idea, a concept. How many of us have tasted it? How many of us can live it? Not really. Not many. Because this is not our reality. Your disappointment with a ringmaster, your disappointment with any guru, any teacher figure, any mentor figure, or any modality, your disappointment with any of these is like the disappointment of a ringmaster, is like a disappointment of a circus audience with the ringmaster. Because they couldn't perform their trick. You have to know that you are a part of this deal, that you are buying the tickets for the circus. So your disappointment isn't really true because you're part of the deal. It's a bitter truth, and I know many people will be offended listening to this. But feeling offended is where awareness begins. Otherwise, awareness will not take place. You get offended. You get offended because an awareness has hit you that made you look at the truth and you didn't feel comfortable. So get offended. It's all right to get offended. Now it's time to wake up. It's time to wake up and find out if you are looking for the guru or the rescuer. If you're looking for the rescuer, as I said, look for the rescuer. Now, if you're looking for a guru, please understand, a guru is not interested in rescuing you. Let's imagine this example. If you're standing in front of the sea and you know that there are a lot of sharks in there, you can see their tails, you can see them swimming. No matter how brave you are, will it be wise for you, even if you are extremely fearless, to go into the sea where you can see how many sharks, thousands of sharks are swimming? Even if you are fearless, is it wise for you to do that? Maybe not. A fearless, wise person does not challenge nature, does not challenge quantum laws, does not challenge physical principles for no reason. A guru is similar. The guru is standing at a place where he or she has already taken the journey of the causal sea, where your emotions, your feelings, your karma were the sharks. The guru has been bitten, torn off, bleeding, wounded, almost dead, and out of the death of that person arose the guru. Now this guru, standing at a place with compassion in their heart, is not at all bothered about going and putting their hand into your causal reality, into your life, into your problems, and becoming a manipulator, becoming an owner of you. A real guru is not interested in becoming an owner of you. A real guru is not interested in rescuing you, giving you solutions for your transitory issues. The guru is interested in igniting your own fire, your own light. So the guru is going to have the patience, definitely guide you, definitely show you the way, but the guru is not going to spoon feed you. Please understand the difference between someone who's spoon feeding you. So you can go to an expert and ask, how is my day going to be? Please pull out this tool of yours and let me know. That's a consciousness expert giving you a tool to manage your day. But a guru is not going to do that. A guru is going to ignite your own perception. You tell me, how is your day going to be? Because what are you going to choose? What are you choosing today? What are you deciding today? What are you perceiving today? So whenever you come across an identity, an entity, whether they are a guru or a mentor or anybody, whatever their name is, when they are interested in your personal life, they are interfering in it, they are rescuing you, they are spoon feeding you, they are interested in dependency, please understand that is not the guru. That is an invested entity. And if they are helping you, you still should have gratitude for them, as far as they are not manipulating you to a point of destruction. As far as they are not manipulating you to a point of feeling worthless, being abused. If they are helping you, you can have an exchange of gratitude, money, liking, whatever, friendship. But please refrain from calling this kind of a person a guru and then being disgruntled, disappointed, distraught, angry, and abusing the word guru. The world has seen gurus. The world has seen infinite beings with their infinite compassion gracing this humanity, this earth. And these gurus don't need your approval. They don't need your participation. They don't need us. They go on doing their work relentlessly on the consciousness level, on the humanitarian level. They may or may not ask. And their quantum work is something that we understand after they have left. They have sown the seeds of the consciousness explosion that is taking place today. So let's not abuse this word called guru. Let's not create a malice out of this word called guru. As a seeker, it's your responsibility to look within and know what you're seeking and go and get what you're seeking. This video has been created specially to create awareness so that we can undo the hodgepodge that we have created in this reality about the word guru and the entity called guru. I am observing how, especially in the West and now in the East too, that there is this guru hatred movement, that a guru is equated to a sect, a cult. All those people who were disappointed by their gurus were disappointed because those gurus were a sect or cult and had an agenda. But there are thousands, there are hundreds, thousands, millions of people who came to the real guru and could never leave, even when the guru left their body. My work, the work that I do in naval consciousness, focuses on being a consciousness expert. I have the taste of the source, of the guru, and its vastness. But I have been given the task and the gift of communication, the gift of inner clarity, and the gift of being able to communicate this clarity. So I'm using this on purpose to create tremendous awareness so that we are detangled. This reality gets detangled. So all the naval consciousness work that I do focuses on being the consciousness expert, because consciousness is mathematics. It's quantum mathematics. And anything, whatever, you put certain equations together and your consciousness can be detangled, your personal consciousness can be detangled in a space created in you. In that space, your perception opens up and you are able to receive the source, but more importantly, you are able to receive the guru beyond the identity of the person who's representing the guru. This is very important. Whatever I'm launching, whether it is the Naval Consciousness Digital Gurukul or the workshops, here your causal being is detangled. So that space that you already are, the guru that you already are, the source, the God that you already are, you can taste it. Your causal self can taste it. Even when you connect with me, ask yourself, if you're looking for advice, if you're looking for tools to detangle your causal reality, most of these programs are excellent, fast, penetrating, quantum speed. What you would be achieving in a lifetime, you will achieve in a year with me. And some of you who are looking to create that space for Guru, the quantum touch, you can go into a deeper work with me. But before coming to navel consciousness, before coming to me, you become clear. Or before going to anyone, you become clear in your space. And you will receive results accordingly. There will be no disappointment. You won't have a marriage with a rescuer. Disappointment happens in a marriage because there is a deal, the deal didn't work out, and so you got disappointed, and so there is bitterness. If you are clear, then you know what to expect or what you want, and you can get those kind of results. You can stop burdening so many people who have to act like gurus whereas they are not, because they know that you know the truth and you know what you want. Finally, we can have a society where we can have less of con people, because we have less of buyers to the ticket of the spiritual circus. I hope you have enjoyed this sharing of mine. Thank you yet again for all the beautiful messages that you send me, all the sharings, all the encouragement, stories. I love them. I love reading all of that, and I answer whatever I can as soon as I can. Remember, that which is ecstatic is abundant. That which is abundant is always healthy. I'm sending you a big wave of ecstasy, abundance, and health. I will see you next week.